Do you have any
Yeah.
2 cents on what's happened to the Pac-12? And obviously USC is suddenly now on a down and out, despite having the ability to recruit the people that Clay Helton can recruit. Do you have a theory on this at all?
I think it's just cyclical. Unlike the SEC, the Pac-12 has some years where, man, USC is good, UCLA is good, Oregon's good, and there's always like an outlier, like a Washington State or in Arizona. It's just cyclical. I think it won't be forever. It won't be for 5 years. I think within the next 5 years, you'll have a team out of the Pac-12 going to the playoffs, and then another team going to a big bowl game. So, I don't think all of a sudden everybody's leaving the West Coast and going to school in the South. I just think it's cyclical. You don't have the same amount of players staying on the West Coast that the South has with all those players that stay in the South. And there's more tradition and just, bigger football, bigger fan bases in the South and the SEC. And so they consistently always have a team in the playoffs. They consistently always have a top 10 team or 2 or 3 top 10 teams, where the Pac-12 is just, unfortunately, it's just a cycle. Every year, every couple of years, there's 1 or 2 really good Pac-12 teams, and then every couple of years, there's no good Pac-12 teams. So I think in the next couple of years, Oregon will get hot again. UCLA will get better with Chip Kelly, and hopefully SC's right behind them.
And last one for you. Who'd you vote for in the Heisman?
I voted for Kyler Murray. I thought he was the best player in the country. I think, after watching him play against Tua in last week's game, I still felt that way. I still felt like he might have been the best player in the country. Just Tua had a lot more talent on both sides of the ball around him. But he's one of the most fun players to watch since Johnny Manziel's last year at Texas A&M.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.